Hi, I'm Kennedy, and I live in Ohio in the USA, and I am a Coldplayer. I love Coldplay, obviously. They're who I owe so much to, and they're my everything, so just going to, try to keep it brief and explain why I love them. I got into Coldplay, my friend, posted Yellow on his girlfriend's Facebook wall, and I clicked it. I don't know why, I just decided to click it, and I liked it so much, and so I put it on repeat, and then I listened to some other things of Parachutes on YouTube, and so I ended up liking Yellow and Parachutes a lot, so I downloaded them and put them on my iPod, and I wanted Parachutes, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So I just kept listening to Yellow when I was walking to school and coming home on the couch and stuff like that, and I just really loved that song. And then it was in the beginning, or I started doing that 7th grade, the beginning of 7th grade, and my art teacher, he played music in class, so he played Yellow, and I just loved it so much. And then I got into Dancing with the Stars, and Rob Kardashian, I followed him on Twitter. And then he posted a tweet in early November after my birthday. It said "Us Against the World" by Coldplay, and so I said I know them because I had Yellow and Parachutes on my iPod, so I decided to check them out again. And I listened to it, and I love that song so much. And then I went on iTunes, and I found Christmas Lights for free, so I had that. So I also downloaded Us Against the World, so I had Yellow, Parachutes, Us Against the World, and then I had Christmas Lights. So yeah. So sometime in 7th grade, middle 7th grade, I got into some stuff, and I was kind of feeling bad about myself, I guess, and so it was in late November, on the first or either second week in December, I downloaded Parachutes and Milo Xyloto from this website, and then I started to notice that Coldplay was a huge band. I had never heard, I don't think, anything about them except for hearing Viva La Vida on YouTube, but I never knew who it was by, and I never paid much attention to it or anything. So I downloaded those, and then I'd already had a Tumblr blog, and so I started looking at stuff about them, and then yeah, I started to fall in love with the band, especially Chris, and then so yeah, I started obsessing over them, kind of finding lyrics and stuff, and yeah, so I followed one blog, Angel Princesses of China, who I love so much, and she's one of the reasons that I fell in love with Coldplay. And so I found her in the Coldplay tag, and she was pretty cool, so I followed her, and then I started getting more and more obsessed with them, and I started looking up their albums and their songs on Tumblr, YouTube, and stuff. So then in December, a few days before Christmas, I made my Coldplay blog, and Paradise was my favorite song on there, favorite song at the time from Milo Xyloto, so I had it on repeat for 8 days, and then so I started posting stuff about them, and then I looked them up on Wikipedia, and then I looked up about them, I found their names, and I learned rather quickly about them. And yeah, then my blog started to grow and stuff like that. And then I got on YouTube sometime around then, and I started watching interviews. And I watched Chris on Howard Stern, which was the first interview I watched. And I just loved him so much. And by that time, I was falling in love with the band. And I started following more Coldplay blogs. And I was looking around for album downloads and stuff like that. And then I got them all from the same website that I got Parachutes and Milo Xyloto on in early December. But I got all of them except X and Y, which took me a while to get, but I got X and Y eventually, and it's my favorite album. So I fell in love with them basically. They've made me feel like so much more confidence about myself that I don't have to like be alone with anything, because they're there and they have yet to hurt me, and I know they won't. They just mean a lot to me, and some people might not understand how much they mean to me, but they mean so much to me. I've not been to a concert. They didn't come to Ohio on this tour, but I'm hoping that they'll come back sometime soon. So yeah. Coldplayers, I just love you guys so much. I mean, like, they're like my closest friends, and they're there for me, and I know that they feel the same way that I do about the band, which is really refreshing, because like I want like connection with people that feel the exact same way I do, and they just give that to me. So blogging with them is always nice, and with the chatting and stuff, I've met some great people over Tumblr, Facebook, and stuff like that. And so what I love the most about Chris is he's so like jumping around like a 6-year-old, so precious. And like I love when Will sings, and I love how Chris and Johnny have this incredible friendship. I just love it so much. I want a friendship like that, because they're just like, it's one of the best friendships I've ever seen. So yeah. And I love how the whole band is so modest, and they're just the best of friends, and it just makes me so happy to see when they're happy, and they make me happy, and the Coldplayers happy. So yeah, that's what I love the most, and that's basically it. Just, I'm Kennedy, and I love Coldplay so much.